In this video, we're going to cover 3 conversion rate optimization tactics that you can take from this 8-figure store and apply to your Shopify store. These 3 conversion rate optimization tactics, they work across all the different industries. And if you struggle with low ROAS on your Facebook ads and high CAC, this can be something that can, when applied and tested in your store, can help you with reducing your CAC so you can scale much more easily. The first thing that we're going to cover is starting from their Facebook paid ads funnel, so which is basically where their traffic comes from. And this is where I wanted to cover this first technique, which is probably one of the most important tactics that they're doing on their Shopify store. So this is basically what is the landing page for most of their ad creatives from Facebook. And the thing is that when your visitors land on your landing page, when they see the first thing in the About Default section, if they are shopping on your Shopify store with the knowledge that they can save something with some discount code on their mind, their behavior on your Shopify store is just going to be way different than without them knowing that they can save something with a discount code. So this is why in the About Default section of their Shopify store, the first thing that they communicate once their visitors get from the Facebook ad on their landing page is this here, that they can save 11% with the coupon code that they have here. Plus, you get a free toothpaste with every order. So immediately when their visitor lands from their Facebook ads, the first thing when they land on their landing page is this here. And this is how they're intent priming with discount code on their landing page. So that's why they decide to show that as a first thing on their collection page. Most of the time you will see the collection page where you just have one product here, another product here, and so on. But because the collection page works very well for their landing page, they decided to take a step further and they decided to emphasize that discount code as the first thing their visitors see on their landing page. Now, whenever you choose some product, you will also see at the top, you can see this announcement bar that is just repeating that offer of 11% off and free toothpaste with every order. So that's why it's very important, and especially if you already have some discount code, if your visitors can't see it, they will just not use the opportunity of it, and therefore you will not get to increase your conversion rate. But now, even though most of these visitors will see the discount code, we want to make them convert, but we want to make them a long-term customers. Because we all know that if you have a great LTV, you can just be way more relaxed with your CAC, even though you want to reduce it as much as possible. But still, that's why it's important to get these first customers immediately turned into long-term customers. And this is why this second step is very important. This is where most of the e-commerce stores make mistakes. This is how they get to incentivize subscriptions on their Shopify store. So when we are on this product page, this is the section that we see here, and this is the subscription box. Now, there are a couple of things happening here. First of all, I would like you to see how they're stacking more of the value under the subscription box. So first, if you choose to subscribe, you will save $10 off. You can see this one-time purchase, it costs $110, while the refill plan costs only $100. Now, one thing that we see with our clients most of the time works, and I would advise you to try as well, is to always state how much your customers are saving instead of just having the price. That will just make your visitors perceive how much they're going to save much more easily, because some of these people, they will see these two prices, and because we have a lot of the ones here, maybe they will just not realize how much they're going to save. So for that reason, I would definitely put you're going to save $10, or you're going to save like how many percent, and that will just probably increase that conversion rate further. Now, the next thing that we have here is that you can see it says qualifies for Quip Perks credit. Now they're saying that if you choose to subscribe, you're also going to get some credits. And what I would definitely do here is that I would perhaps make this underline so their visitors can click on that and just understand what they can get for these credits that they can get here. So this will just increase that value perception. They will just understand what's the use of these credits that they're going to receive if they choose to subscribe on their plan. Then they state a little bit of the description here, just describing what they will get each month. And then you can see this is very important thing. They say no obligation, modify or cancel your subscription with ease. And this is very important, that says with ease. The thing is that a lot of your visitors, when they want to subscribe, sometimes they're worried of being kind of trapped into your subscription. they're unsure whether they can cancel or not. And everybody that is tech savvy actually know that they can unsubscribe. But for these people that are not that tech savvy, you need to really state that they can unsubscribe anytime they want with ease. So this is why it's very important under your subscription to show your visitors what they're going to get, and also tell them that they're not going to get trapped into your subscription without the way of getting out of that. Now, I wanted to cover a few of honorable mentions when it comes to this store because they're doing really good job, and then we will cover what I think could be the most impactful thing on their Shopify store. First of all, I wanted to mention how they have this simple design that is very easy to digest. This is very important for Facebook ads because you don't want to overwhelm your visitors with too many informations in your above default section. Next thing I wanted to cover is how they are constantly boosting their credibility. So you can see they have this section here which says awards. Then you have all these awards that they have received, and you can even click on these things and you will get redirected to the pages that are stating probably something about their product. Personally, I definitely wouldn't link all these things to different websites, because what can happen is somebody can open this website, they will start scrolling, maybe there's some pop-up that's going to drop here like this one, and now your customers are just going to get interested in that, and they're going to lose the momentum on your website, and they will get transferred to some other website, and you get to lose the sale. Another thing I like here is how they have these cross sells here. You can just click on the ad like this, all the products that are complementary to the main product they're selling, and therefore they're just getting to increase their AOV and therefore their profitability with their paid ads channels. Now, the last thing I wanted to cover, and this is in my opinion one of the most important elements on their Shopify store, this is something we see with our clients. When it's done well, it makes such a big difference to increasing the conversion rate and therefore lowering the CAC. And this is what happens when you add a product to the cart. So let's say we like this product, we like the subscription, and now we want to add it to the cart. Now, when I click on the add to cart, the first thing that I see in the above default section is that I have unlocked a free anti-cavity toothpaste. So at this stage, they're not only showing their visitors what they're going to get with the subscription here, but they're also stating that they're going to get some free gift with their order. Now, this is how they get to utilize the reciprocity principle, which is extremely powerful principle for the persuasion. It means that whenever you give something to someone, they feel like they owe you something. And for that reason, at this point, this is just going to give that extra push for all these people that have added things to the cart to proceed on placing the order, and therefore they get to increase their conversion rate. Now, this could be that they have added because they saw a huge drop-off between the add to cart and initial checkout. So this is a solution that they have probably tested and therefore implemented to increase that part of the funnel, which has helped them with increasing their bottom line. Now, this is very important. Whenever you're adding a free gift or something in this part, it's very important to mention that you always want to make sure that this product, this gift that you add, it has to be a complementary gift to the main product that they're looking at. And it also has to have some kind of perceived value, so it doesn't feel like they're getting something that's completely meaningless, right? So for that reason, this is a very powerful strategy if you want to boost that conversion rate from add to cart to initial checkout to purchase. And even you can try this on your PDPs if you want just to increase your conversion rate overall. But in this case, if you're going for the PDP, I will just combine it more with some kind of urgency, such as limited offer or something like that. So as I mentioned, this is a very powerful way to increase your conversion rate by providing your visitors with a free gift in the cart drawer. So these 3 conversion rate optimization tricks, I would definitely see how you can apply them to your Shopify store in order to increase your conversion rate and reduce your CAC. And if you like my agency to help you with our done-for-you solution on optimizing your conversion rate and reducing your CAC, you can check the first link in the description here. And if you like this type of video in which I break down all these successful stores and what they're doing, what are the strategies that you can take from them, check out this next playlist that I will have on this end screen.